What is up, Maniacs? My name is Zach, and I am the Milly Maker Maniac. We're not doing a full episode today, but just wanted to come on and celebrate a nice best ball win. We did bink a decent win to get us in the green for the season. It was only a $5 league. Unfortunately, it wasn't in the Best Ball Mania on Underdog, but it was a $5 entry that we turned into $6,500. So wanted to come on and just show you guys this lineup and celebrate a win since we haven't had many this year. So it's good to get back into the green. So here is the team. It was a Goff and Purdy team. Obviously, Goff carried me through a lot of the year when Purdy was out, but Purdy was clutch in the championship game. Anthony Richardson was a wasted pick, but still like the thought process there. He's a guy that could put up big games when he does play. And there's plenty of reason to believe that he would get some shot this year. I mean, and he would have if he wouldn't have broke his face with a TheraBand pregame. Then at running back, this was a stud running back team. Went Bijan and Jonathan Taylor with my first two picks. Obviously, Jonathan Taylor was a stud all year long. It really wasn't great in the playoffs, but Bijan was also a stud throughout the year, consistent, and then had the huge game last night that really vaulted us up the leaderboard and got us into sixth place out in this tournament. A receiver was kind of all over the place. McMillan, Burden, and George Pickens were the guys I got to use in week 17. McMillan obviously didn't do much for us all year long, but did enough when it counted to make our lineup. And then Burden was one of the guys that we really targeted early on targeting rookies that could have late season pushes, matched with veterans that could go off. Buka was supposed to be one of those guys as well, but his season kind of went the opposite direction where he was really good for us early on and hit our lineup a ton, and then down the stretches really faded. Pittman and Downs have both been pretty solid picks throughout the year. Pittman particularly, and then Downs had some weeks here and there that hit our lineup. And then Jameson Williams did kind of what we anticipated him to do, and having some really big weeks and then having some duds. But in best ball, that's not that big of a deal. And then Pickens was a huge smash for us, was really solid throughout the year. Would have liked to see him get in the end zone that last week to really get us up into the first place range, but very solid season from him. And then at tight end, we had Strange, Pitts, and Kittle. All these guys contributed at different times. Pitts was huge for us advancing in week 15. And Kittle was big for us advancing in week 16. Unfortunately, he was hurt. Really think if he would have been able to be healthy, we probably would have got a 20 spot from him as well and then been in this ballpark with Purdy. But yeah, really exciting to get a nice win. Looking forward to doing a lot of best ball content here in the future, but wanted to share this with you guys. Also have won my two biggest leagues season long, where I actually got first place and then kind of had a brutal last second loss to get second place in the other one. But yeah, yesterday was a total of a $10,500 day, which gets us back into the green for the season. So that was a nice win. I'll just reminisce on the loss with y'all. I was winning. I actually was showing 99% on the sleeper app to take it down. And then that last drive that the Rams had where they scored the touchdown, I was going against Kyron Williams, and that last 20-yard run that Kyron got put him up by 1 point and cost me the championship. But that's all right. Still a solid win there with second place. And obviously I'm not going to complain with my week 17. It went as well, almost as well as it possibly could have gone, considering that we didn't get too many. This was my only best ball team to make it to week 17. So a nice little bank here. Looking forward to making improvements and getting more to week 17 next season. All right, my friends, we will see you in the off season and be talking a lot of best ball drafts and season long drafts as well. Looking forward to all the content coming, but appreciate y'all hanging out with me all season long, and excited to be able to share a nice one with y'all. Awesome. We will talk to you soon. Enjoy week 18 and the NFL playoffs. Hope you enjoy.